Some of the strongest people in the world are not loud. They don't post about it. They don't complain. They don't get applause. They are the ones holding families together, silently. If that's you, don't scroll. This message is for the one everyone leans on, but no one checks on. You wake up already responsible for everyone else's peace. You solve problems before they explode. You absorb tension so others can breathe. You keep things moving, even when you're exhausted. And most days, no one says thank you. Not because they don't care, but because they've grown used to your strength. You've become the foundation, and foundations are rarely praised until they crack. You are the emotional glue, the mediator, the fixer, the one who makes sure bills are paid, meals are made, moods are managed, crises are softened. You hold conversations together. You hold people together. You hold yourself together, quietly. And when things go right, it looks easy. So easy that people forget effort was involved. But just because something is done quietly doesn't mean it's done effortlessly. You carry more than tasks. You carry worry. You carry the unspoken fears of your children, the stress your partner doesn't know how to express, the expectations of relatives, the pressure of being the strong one. You carry everyone's emotions and leave your own for later. And later keeps getting postponed. You don't speak up because you don't want to add more weight to anyone else. You don't want to be the problem. You don't want to disrupt the balance you've worked so hard to maintain. So you say, I'm fine. You say, I've got it. You say, don't worry about me. And slowly, silently, you disappear behind responsibility. But let me tell you something important. Strength does not mean silence forever. Strength is not self-erasure. Strength is not carrying everything alone until you collapse. Strength is not ignoring your limits. Real strength is knowing you're tired and still choosing to be honest with yourself. You are not weak for feeling overwhelmed. You are human. If no one has said it to you today, hear this clearly. What you do matters. The stability you create matters. The calm you provide matters. The sacrifices you make matter. Even if no one claps, even if no one notices, even if no one says it out loud. Your presence is the reason things don't fall apart. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to sit down. You are allowed to exhale. The family you're holding together does not need you to be invincible. They need you alive, present, whole. Rest is not abandonment. Rest is maintenance. You are more than what you provide. You existed before the responsibilities, before the expectations, before the role you stepped into. You are still allowed to want things, still allowed to dream, still allowed to feel joy without guilt. Holding others together should not cost you your identity. Strength can look like asking for help. Strength can look like saying, I can't do this alone. Strength can look like taking a break without explaining yourself. You don't need permission from anyone else to care for the person doing the caring. One day, someone will realize how much you carried. Maybe too late, maybe quietly. But whether they notice or not, your worth is not determined by recognition. You matter even when unseen. You matter even when unthanked. You matter even when tired. So if you're holding a family together silently, I see you. I see the restraint, the patience, the sacrifices no one knows about. You are strong, yes, but you are also allowed to be soft, allowed to rest, allowed to be supported. You don't have to disappear to keep others whole. And if today all you do is keep going quietly, that is enough. You are enough. Stay, breathe, and don't forget yourself. You matter too.